My name is Aashima Agashe and I am the Youth Director at Rotary Club of Pune Downtown. In this role, I have been associated with the children of the Interact Club of Sunderji Stars, and I just want to take a moment or two to talk about my experiences throughout this association. It's been a very, very beautiful journey so far. I'm hoping that it continues for as long as possible. So when it all started was in July 2021, when we had an official installation for the new Interact members. Briefly after that, we planned the first activity. So it was the students who came up with it. The idea was to go and talk about road safety at one of the most heavy, traffic-wise heavy chowks of the city, which is the Seven Love Chowk. It was fascinating to see all the children had come with posters with very smart slogans on them, and we stood at the side of that chowk, and every time there was a red signal, the children would walk up to people and give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending upon whether they'd worn a helmet, they had their seatbelts on, they were wearing a mask, or if they were, just breaking the signal and taking a free left saying, "Kaun dekh raha hai?" To me, that said a lot, because irrespective of whether you are somebody who has any kind of a need, to be strong enough and brave enough and bold enough to go up to somebody whom you don't even know and say something like this, say, "Why don't you wear a helmet? Your family needs you. You need to be safe." That, I think, is stuff of superheroes. That is something that only when you are truly, truly, truly grounded, you can do. So that after that, the second project that we did was a tree plantation drive at Anandvan Resort. Again, over there, it was lots of fun. We sang songs. Apart from the whole plantation and everything, I remember the enthusiasm that they have is very, very infectious. It's always a pleasure to watch them at work. After that, we had a break, and there was Diwali in the middle. We decided to take on a slightly more challenging project when Amrita, who is, as far as I'm concerned, the perfect role model for those children, when she spoke to the children and suggested going to an orphanage or going to a daycare center, I think the children were a little intimidated on how they would go about collecting the clothes. But they gave the project some time. During the Diwali holidays, lots and lots of clothes were collected, and everything was washed, ironed, packed properly, and over 1,000 clothes were given at Santulan Bhavan. And again, what for me was very fascinating was that it was not just an activity of going and handing this over. There was also a fitness session that was organized for those children. So migratory workers, all of them were doing fitness activities conducted by the sports cell. So again, to me, observing all of this, it's like daily lessons in life that tell you that you have to let go of your every single inhibition and be as innocent and pure as they are to be able to make a difference in anybody's life. You don't have to go out and look for 50 people or even 10 people. Just the person next to you. If you have a clear thought in your mind and a clear heart, you can work wonders. After that, because of COVID, it was a little difficult for us to have a physical project. Again, these children thought out of the box and said, okay, well, no physical, doesn't matter. We'll plan it online. So the next project that they had was, they had prepared these speeches, not more than a minute each, where they spoke about very, very interesting and socially relevant issues. Saving the girl child or promoting the girl child, the ban on plastic, taking care of the environment, cleaning up of the rivers, plenty of topics. The clarity with which they express their thoughts, again, that tells me that these children don't just take anything at all casually. For them, everything is well thought through. They put in a lot of effort towards whatever they want to do. And then the end result is nothing but sheer brilliance. If all of us could do that, I think the world would be a much, much better place. I thoroughly enjoy all my interactions with these students, and I hope that irrespective of what role I have within Rotary or outside of it, my association with these children always continues.